I'm at my parents' house for a bit, and my voice is gone. I got hit with a flu all of a sudden. It's very random, unexpected. I think, yeah, college was even high school. Am I wasting my time all the time, every passing moment? I think the title of the video, or this recording, I wanted to say, I'm almost 33, and I'm not locked in. I feel like a lot of people around me are pretty locked into something, especially most people hanging out with their people my age. Like on average, I have friends that are maybe 10 years older than me, and I even have friends that are, actually I don't have too many young 20 friends, but yeah, I really feel like I'm drifting. I have a limit to how many times I can keep returning to my parents. I gave myself a vow that I would not spend more than a night this year at their place, but looks like I'll be here a week. I did have a bunch of plans to do today, but I got the flu. And it just made me think, this is still the place that kind of holds me in these moments of despair. Running back to my parents, but I'm extremely inauthentic when I'm here, afraid to live life as my authentic self. The issue is I'm not even sure what my authentic self is. I still ruminate over the idea of taking HRT and beginning to socially transition, taking estrogen and stuff like that, but I really don't like the idea of being dependent on the system, but everyone's dependent on the system. I don't think there's, I mean, if I work really hard, I could potentially exit the grid, but then, if I'm living in a cabin in the woods and suddenly I get cancer and it can be treated with chemotherapy or something, what do you do when you're off the grid? You just, I don't know. You go, oh, well, now I need the system. I'll get back on it. So it's like, I guess the idea, what's the point of anything? Like, I don't know that going on HRT will make me happy in any way. Any happier than I am. I could try it just to see. Just feels like I'm lacking a goalpost that a lot of other people have. I feel like I have some. Maybe I need to write down my goalposts instead of just thinking. I do definitely fantasize about starting little artist residencies and art collectives and collaborating with people and doing all that, and also I fantasize about exploring my feminine persona via drag. But I always worry about what people think, because yeah, autogynephilia is kind of not so fun to live with. Well, it could be if I myself didn't put stigma on exploring this part of myself more. I think because of stuff so heavily stigmatized by my parents, of which I need to break free from, of which I am in the process of breaking free from. Definitely, every time I come here, it's a bit of a step backwards, but I am coming here less, and I'm trying to work towards establishing a place I can call home. Maybe it's not in this country, not in Canada. I have to look outside. I heard someone say that a bad decision is better than no decision. I kind of like that phrase. It might actually help me with not being so frozen. I think another thing, I don't know if I mentioned it, I think I have a trip planned. I'll be gone from the country for a month and a half or so, maybe 2. And when I come back, I was talking about not being on meds on the system, but I think I want to get an ADHD diagnosis so that I can get some ADHD meds and just see if those will take me somewhere. My breathing is heavy. This is a very weird flu. Yesterday I had a very high energy day. I met up with a friend and we were practicing some dance moves and stuff like that in this kind of sort of studio space. And that was good. That was like several hours of moving, and then I also did some resistance training. And I got back to my parents, and I don't know. Overall, I felt fine. But then when I went to bed last night, I felt this tickle in my throat, and then suddenly this horrible headache came on, and I just couldn't fall asleep. It wiped me out. I've only had 4 hours of sleep. It was just I stressed my body, and I didn't recover from it. So I feel like trash today. Fucking horrible. I think I feel too shitty to even feel depressed. I just feel like I'm on the verge of death. Yeah, so almost 33. I'm not locked into anything. I'm doing stuff, but I think I mentioned it in a previous recording. I'm not running towards anything. I'm just running. Maybe I'm wondering if I can also just enjoy that. Maybe I'm just playing life. I don't need to worry so much about money. If I needed to worry about money more, I guess I could worry. I have some savings. It's not a lot though. I have to go back to the corporate life soon. I don't have to. I have options to figure out how to run a business, but that's a scary endeavor. Maybe I could try to do an online business somehow, some way. Maybe I'm thinking too much. I just gotta start it. I should set a deadline and just go. Maybe when I get back from my travels. That could be a good thing. Yeah, that could be a good thing. I just have to make it so I don't forget. Life could be a dream. Yeah, there's assistance programs here in Canada to start up businesses. I could look into that. I have a lot of skills, but none of them are really refined. I get a little bit hung up on that. In a way where I say, I'm not good enough to do this and that, but yeah. I say this so much, but I need to start every day with intention and think about my goals, or rather create some goals to work towards something. Make a goal post. Yeah, time is strange. I wish it might be better. Maybe both are good. Figure out some goals, but just be able to enjoy my life where I'm at rather than stressing all the time. I'm even thinking that my immune system has gone down so much because of stress. I'm just burnt out. I'm not even working a job. I'm unemployed and I'm burnt out from being unemployed. Fuck. To introduce structure. Well, I don't know. It's been 40 days, 40 plus days of semen retention. I don't really feel, right now I feel particularly bad. So it might be good to reflect because I had, if the sickness didn't come, I had the gusto. I was going to do it. I was going to work out today. I was going to get some travel insurance. I was going to go work on some music production in a library. I was going to take some nootropics a friend of mine gave me. But today just wiped me the fuck out. It's like I woke up today and it's almost like I was like, well, I'm just going to hit the delete button on the day. The day is done. It's cooked. It's over. I think actually a day like this where I didn't really shame myself for browsing Instagram, though it did give me more of a headache. I shouldn't have done it. I went for a nice walk today by a creek. That's the only thing I did, really, and it felt really nice, actually. I was just in this space. It was a warm day for February. It was minus 2 degrees Celsius. And I didn't even want to leave the place. I just kind of sat on a rock, got a little cold, and walked to a different area of the creek. Came back around, sat on a rock, and I was like, I don't want to leave. I don't want to go back to my parents' place. I just want to stay here. But then the sun was setting and it got cold and I headed back. I'm in a bath. Okay, this is an aimless ramble, but note to myself. Enjoy the energy I have running around. Just enjoy it. I'm seeing lots of friends and connecting with people, and I am collaborating with people. I have to remind myself that there's good moments. I think I'm just a greedy dopamine ADHD, like dopamine deprived ADHD person, so I just want constant stimulation. So maybe I could work towards having constant stimulation. Again, collaborating with people and figuring things out together is very stimulating for me. So I'm going to keep that in mind as a potential business model. I had the idea to offer not life coaching, but just coaching in general, because I just enjoy speaking with people and I enjoy solving people's problems and stuff. And so who knows, maybe I'll start offering some coaching. I don't know how to market that. Could be fun. I guess I should just start doing it. Anyway, that's that.